Remember your grandfather's old pickup? The one with faded paint and a cracked bench seat? But when he turned that key, it rumbled to life like a sleeping giant waking up. No computers, no turbos, no fancy electronics, just pure American iron that started every morning for 30 years straight. You could hear that V8 growling from 3 blocks away, and you knew it would outlast everything else in the driveway. Those were the days when engines were built like tanks, not smartphones. Today, we're counting down the 15 most bulletproof V8 engines ever put in pickup trucks, the ones that turned ordinary trucks into family heirlooms. And the engine that takes our #1 spot? It's got documented proof of hitting 1 million miles and still purring like a kitten. Let's take a trip back to when trucks were really built to last. 15. Ford 6.8-liter Triton V10, 1997 to 2021. This isn't a V8, but hear me out. I know what you're thinking. That's a V10, not a V8. But this beast deserves a spot because it's basically Ford's 5.4-liter V8 with 2 extra cylinders grafted on. Ford engineers took their modular 5.4-liter V8 architecture and added 2 more cylinders when they needed to replace the aging 460 big block. The result was 275 horsepower initially, later bumped to 362 horses with the 3-valve upgrade in 2005. One salvage yard owner has been using a 2001 Ford F350 with the Triton V10 for over 2 decades, hauling up to 35,000 pounds while cruising at 70 miles per hour with 0 trouble. With over 500,000 miles, that truck looks like it's held together with hope and duct tape. But the V10 keeps turning trash into treasure. The downside? Fuel economy that'll make your wallet weep. But when you need bulletproof reliability for heavy hauling, the V10 delivers. 14. Ram 6.4-liter HEMI V8, 2014 to present. The modern HEMI workhorse. The 6.4-liter HEMI V8 delivers 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque in the Ram 2500, with the ability to tow up to 17,730 pounds. It's a modern interpretation built with cast iron, aluminum, and forged steel components designed for heavy-duty work. What sets this engine apart is its hemispherical combustion chamber design, which burns fuel more efficiently than traditional wedge-shaped chambers. The HEMI's unique chamber shape has a smaller surface area, allowing less heat to escape during combustion. Plus, it's paired with an 8-speed automatic that actually knows what it's doing. The 6.4-liter has become the go-to choice for contractors and fleet owners who need reliable gas power without the complexity of modern diesel emission systems. It's proving its worth in the field, one job site at a time. 13. Ford 7.3-liter Godzilla V8, 2020 to present. The new school beast. Ford looked at everyone else going turbo crazy and said, "Hold my wrench." The 7.3-liter Godzilla produces 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque with 0 turbos to complicate things. It's a pushrod V8 built like they used to make them, but with modern fuel injection and engine management. This thing is so simple your grandfather could probably fix it in his driveway. Cast iron block, forged steel crank, and enough displacement to move mountains. Early reports show these engines cruising past 100,000 miles without breaking a sweat, with one owner logging over 65,000 miles of heavy towing, saying it never missed a beat. Sure, it's thirsty. Expect 12 to 16 miles per gallon. But when you're pulling 15,000 pounds up a mountain pass, fuel economy suddenly becomes a secondary concern. 12. Nissan VK56 5.6-liter V8, 2004 to present. The underrated champion. Found in the Nissan Titan and Armada, this DOHC V8 makes 390 horsepower and is whisper quiet with butter-smooth operation. While Ford and GM grabbed headlines, Nissan quietly built one of the most refined and durable V8s on the road. Owners routinely report 250,000 miles with little more than oil changes, with one Titan Talk forum member logging 405,000 miles before the first real issue. The aluminum block keeps weight down, while variable valve timing helps it pull efficiently across the rev range. The VK56 proves that some of the best engines don't make the most noise. They just get the job done, year after year without drama. 11. GM 8.1-liter Vortec 8100, 2001 to 2009, the final big block. The Vortec 8100 was GM's last hurrah for big displacement engines, producing 340 horsepower and a massive 455 pound-feet of torque from 8.1 liters of displacement. This was Chevy's answer to customers who needed serious pulling power without going diesel. Built on the old big block architecture but updated with modern port fuel injection, the 8.1-liter was a bridge between old-school displacement and new-school efficiency. Fleet owners discovered this engine could consistently pull heavy loads that would stress smaller engines, with many commercial operators reporting 300,000-plus miles before major overhauls. The 8.1-liter wasn't around long, but in its brief life, it earned respect from those who needed maximum displacement for maximum work. When you absolutely, positively need to move something heavy, the 8100 delivered. 10. Ford 6.2-liter Boss V8, 2011 to present. The off-road powerhouse. Ford's 6.2-liter Boss V8 powers the F-150 Raptor and other high-performance applications with 411 horsepower and 434 pound-feet of torque. This engine represents the fifth-generation small-block Chevrolet's influence on Ford, bringing serious performance in both truck and SUV applications. Built specifically for high-stress applications, the 6.2-liter features forged internals and is designed to handle the abuse of off-road racing and heavy towing. It's been powering Raptors through Baja runs and daily commutes with equal reliability. What makes this engine special isn't just its power, it's the fact that it delivers that power consistently, whether you're rock crawling in Moab or pulling a trailer across Texas. 9. GM 6.6-liter L8 T-Gas V8 2020 to present. The modern heavy-duty answer, found in the Silverado and Sierra HD trucks. GM's 6.6-liter L8T makes 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet using direct injection and variable valve timing. Think of it as GM's modern answer to Ford's Godzilla. Naturally aspirated, straightforward, and designed to live under load. Fleet managers report rock-solid performance across multiple trucks in the first 50,000 to 100,000 miles. It features classic GM truck thinking, cast iron block for durability, aluminum heads for heat management, and a calibration that favors reliable torque over headlines. While it's still early days for million-mile stories, the first years look promising. If GM's heavy-duty track record is any guide, the L8T is shaping up to join the brand's Hall of Fame. 8. Chevrolet 6.2-liter LT1/L 87 V8, 2014 to present. The fifth-generation legend, the 6.2-liter LT1 first appeared in the 2014 Corvette, making 460 horsepower, then found its way into trucks and SUVs where it continues to impress. This is GM's fifth-generation small block, featuring direct injection, variable valve timing, and active fuel management. What makes the LT1 special is its versatility. Whether it's the high-output LT1 and LT2 versions, or the L86 and L87 designs found in full-size trucks and SUVs, this engine represents the perfect evolution of small block technology. The 6.2-liter combines old-school pushrod reliability with new-school technology, delivering both performance and efficiency in a package that mechanics actually enjoy working on. 7. Ram 5.7-liter HEMI V8 2003 to present. The 5.7-liter HEMI marked the return of Chrysler's legendary HEMI name after a 32-year absence, featuring a hemispherical combustion chamber and producing 345 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. This wasn't just marketing nostalgia, it was engineering excellence. Ram acknowledged that dropping the HEMI from the 1500 for 2025 was a mistake, bringing it back for 2026 alongside the Hurricane Turbo 6. That tells you everything about how customers feel about this engine. The 5.7-liter HEMI has powered everything from work trucks to muscle cars, proving its versatility and reliability across millions of miles. When an automaker admits they made a mistake removing an engine, you know it's special. 6. Chevrolet 6-liter Vortec L96, 2010 to 2019. The blue-collar hero. The 6-liter Vortec L96 made 360 horsepower and 380 pound-feet from proven LS architecture, crucially skipping the finicky active fuel management that troubled other GM V8s. This engine is that reliable friend who always shows up when you need help moving. Fleet managers love it because 300,000-mile trucks are common in commercial service, with one contractor reporting his 2011 Silverado 2500 has 275,000 miles and has been more dependable than newer trucks. It's not uncommon for a bone-stock 6-liter Vortec to last up to 300,000 miles or more, as these engines are built to withstand incredible wear and tear. The L96 won't win any fuel economy contests, but when you need an engine that starts every morning and works every day without complaint, this is your motor. 5. Ford 5.4-liter Triton V8, 1997 to 2010. The modular workhorse. The 5.4-liter Triton debuted in 1997 as Ford's answer to heavy-duty applications, producing between 235 and 310 horsepower depending on configuration. Part of Ford's modular engine family, it powered F-150s, Expeditions, and even some sports cars. With proper maintenance, any 5.4-liter Triton will serve well over 200,000 miles. Yes, it had some well-documented issues with spark plugs and intake manifolds, but these problems were manageable and didn't define the engine's overall character. The 5.4-liter Triton has been a popular choice in Ford's truck lineup thanks to its balance of power and reliability, powering F-150s from 1997 to 2010. When Ford needed a dependable truck engine, they turned to the Triton. 4. Chevrolet 5.3-liter Vortec 1999 to 2007. The million-mile motor. The Gen 3 Vortec 5300 was produced in 4 variations: LM7, L59, LM4, and L33, with up to 310 horsepower and 335 pound-feet of torque. Silverados equipped with the Vortec engine are known for easily surpassing 200,000 miles thanks to its reliable structure and efficient performance. All 4 Gen 3 Vortec 5300 variants provide excellent reliability, with Chevrolet pickups and SUVs routinely exceeding 200,000 miles. This engine became the backbone of GM's truck lineup for good reason. It combined adequate power with exceptional durability. The 5.3-liter LS can double the power handling of a typical SBC350 in daily use, and triple it for occasional high-boost applications. The 5.3-liter Vortec made reliable transportation affordable for millions of truck owners. 3. Toyota 5.7-liter 3 URFE V8, 2007 to 2021. The evolution of perfection. Found in the Tundra, Sequoia, and Land Cruiser, Toyota's 5.7-liter V8 is rated at 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet. Endurance tested for more than 800,000 miles before reaching customers. This is what happens when Toyota decides to build a full-size V8. The 5.7-liter isn't perfect. Some engines consume oil, and fuel economy is traditional. But when an engine has documented million-mile capability and has been endurance tested for over 800,000 miles before reaching customers, complaining about MPG feels pretty silly. Toyota didn't just build this engine to last, they built it to become legendary. 2. Ford 5-liter Windsor small block, 1968 to 2001. The Blue Oval legend. The Ford small block 302, later marketed as 5.0-liter, was the backbone of American motoring from 1968 to 2001, powering everything from street-tearing Mustangs to hard-working F-150s. For over 3 decades, this engine earned its reputation one reliable mile at a time. Owners routinely pushed these engines past 300,000 miles with nothing more than basic maintenance. And there are documented cases of properly maintained examples reaching well beyond 500,000 miles. The Boss 302 version helped Ford dominate Trans Am racing, while the 5-liter HO made Ford competitive in the performance wars of the 1980s and 1990s. This engine didn't just work, it won races and set records. The 5-liter Windsor represents everything great about American V8 engineering: simple, powerful, reliable, and serviceable. When Ford needed an engine that could do everything, they built the 5-liter. 1. Toyota. 2. UZF-E 4.7-liter V8 1998 to 2009. The ultimate reliability champion. Found in the Tundra, Land Cruiser, and Lexus LX 470, Toyota's 4.7-liter V8 made 245 to 282 horsepower and was assembled with the kind of detail that says one thing: run forever with minimal fuss. This is the engine that cemented Toyota's full-size reputation. The 2 UZF-E represents the pinnacle of V8 reliability engineering. It's not the fastest, loudest, or most powerful engine on this list, but it's the one that mechanics smile about when they see it under the hood, because they know the owner probably won't be back for anything major. These engines routinely see 300,000 to 400,000 miles on basic maintenance, with countless examples clearing 500,000 miles on original internals. When Toyota built this engine, they weren't chasing horsepower numbers or fuel economy awards. They were engineering a reputation that would last decades. Horsepower sells trucks, but reliability pays the bills. These 15 engines didn't earn their spots with flashy spec sheets or marketing campaigns. They earned them by showing up to work every single day for hundreds of thousands of miles. If this helped you dodge a bullet or find your next reliable workhorse, smash that like button and share it with anyone truck shopping. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Got your own high-mileage story about any of these engines? Drop it in the comments. Real-world experience from actual owners is worth more than any manufacturer's promise.